Hello, this is Sandra Shevey. This week I'll be revisiting my interview with Mrs. Elvis Presley, Priscilla Presley. The interview appeared in Ladies' Home Journal. It was the only time that the Ladies' Home Journal, the American version, had to reprint within the same month. Unfortunately, I did not get paid twice. Mrs. Presley had just filed for divorce, or the divorce had been filed, and she was living in Marina Del Rey, seeing Mike Stone, the karate expert, or the karate fellow, however karate people are known. I believe that many people had tried to do this first interview with her after the divorce proceedings, but that she had declined all of the requests. I sought her out in Marina Del Rey. I remember knocking on the door and being greeted by a Mrs. Presley. I had said I would like to do the interview and probably gave her a sheaf of interviews I'd already done with other people. I remember that for this particular interview, I had to give away something which in my 40 or 50-year career I very rarely do, and that is editorial approval. I saw Presley himself in the last performance in Las Vegas, and he was absolutely bewitching. I think the marriage to Presley was a strange one in that Priscilla Presley was very young when she first met Presley in Germany. She was taken back to live in his house almost as a guest of the mother or of the family before they actually started seeing each other and then married when she became of age. I don't think, again, from all we know now about Presley, the marriage could have given too much gratification because he was constantly on the road, being reportedly seeing other people. There must have been quite a few dissatisfactions that went on. So when I interviewed her, when she was then seeing Mike Stone, it must have been a whole new world for Priscilla Presley. It's an interesting interview to revisit and to share with you.
I'd like to really, we're getting a lot into just him, a lot as far as
Well, don't worry. The piece will be we'll start with what you're doing now, and that'll be the main focus of the piece. You're going to be reading it anyway.
Yes, good, okay.
So, well, there's no problem. But, I need to back it up, and I need support, for...
I understand that.
And I'll get the material, and I'll try and have it transcribed, and then I'll see what I can do with it, you know what I mean? But don't you edit me, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I'll have to work.
Right, but
we'll talk along, we'll talk and we'll, finish this tape or whatever, and then, it'll be cool. I'll have all the material, and then I'll be able to put it together, and it'll be it'll be the way you want it.
Okay.
Can we see your other house on Manor Vale? Is it possible? If not today, like over the weekend?
No, I can't, because I believe he's there.
On Manor Vale?
Yes, he's on Manor Vale.
I thought he was living someplace else.
No, he's living in Manor Vale. I moved out of the Manor Vale house about August 3.
Did they have jukeboxes and stuff like that? Did you mind that? I was thinking about that. It was like a man's house.
I did the house for him.
Did you?
I did, yes.
Hey, cool. Where did you get the stuff? And
why? All over Beverly Hills. I had a woman help me, and in fact, the house was just a shell when we bought it, and I did the whole entire decoration, and it was all in his taste.
Again, to please the man, and I guess.
Yeah, well, if he's got to live in it, and you have to do it. You have to do what the man likes. Or he's not going to go for anything feminine, that's for sure. As far as the whole decor, there's certain parts. I'm sure he didn't mind, but other parts like
tell me some about it and how you furnished it.
Well, his den was strictly his den. It was done in how he wanted it, in the greens and the antiques and very manly. The living room.
In the den, what were some of the stark pieces that you remember that you picked out, and possibly something?
He had eagles. He had eagle wrought iron. What do you call it, by the fireplace?
Andirons.
Andirons, yeah. And they had eagle heads on them, and antiques that we had bought from all over in Beverly Hills, and books, old-looking books, and old bar chairs, antique bar stools. And beautiful, a desk that was furnished with a lot of the telephone and the intercom and things like that. But he particularly enjoyed, because he spends most of his time in that room. And then the couch was done in suede, all suedes.
What color suede?
Brown suede.
Yeah, where were the pinball machines and?
We didn't have pinball machines. We had a pool room.
A pool room, yeah.
And with a jukebox in it. And it was just a large den all done in suedes.
Oh, was that also in the den, this jukebox?
No, this was another part. This is the game room, more or less. The den and the game room.
Did that have his records in it, the jukebox?
Let me see. I really don't know. There wasn't any of his records in it.
Who are some of his favorite singers?
Oh my God, he's got a variety, such a variety of singers. They're really, I couldn't tell you. He likes so many of them.
Yeah.
He likes
Rock artists. Does he like John Lennon?
Oh yeah, he thinks the Beatles are really nice, really good. He thinks they're very talented, very talented guys. But of course, he thinks anybody is talented that can get out and do their thing, you know.
Yeah. But you did that house then.
Yes.
But what were the feminine parts, and did he ever comment about that?
Oh no, not really. The kitchen, of course, was very country, and then we had the breakfast nook was very pleated and wicker, you know, which didn't bother him.
Yeah.
So I mean, it had a very good variety of taste, but more or less the flow of the, like say, first part of the downstairs was mostly all in greens and burlap and suede.
Because that's not necessarily masculine. I mean, it's just like this is suede. This is suede and velvet, sort of.
Yeah.
When that's not velvet, what is it? Sort of a Dynel. I
Yes.
guess.
Yeah.
And it's really lovely.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's just a very comfy thing. It's not necessarily.
But it was fun doing that house. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I spent 8 months doing that. It was really great.
And what did he say after it was all done? Or did
It was a complete surprise. He never saw the house whatsoever during the whole 8 months that was being done.
why was he on the road?
Well, no, he was on the road. We also had another house, and I saw that he really didn't want to be bothered with redecorating a house because he was really so busy. So I did it, and I had a very, very good decorator called Phyllis Mann, who helped me with it, and she did such a marvelous job.
Yeah. How long ago did you take possession of that house?
How long
3 years ago?
No, it was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Oh, no, not quite 2 years. Not quite. Yeah. And it was 8 months doing it.
So you really only had a short period in it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, right. No wonder he stayed.
Huh?
No wonder he decided to stay.
What do you mean?
Because it seemed, I guess, it was it was well done. You know,
Oh.
a lot of time and effort went into it, so it's probably suited to fit.
Yes, I did.
Did you know specifically that he would like this or that for any?
Well, yes.
Give me
I pretty well know
instance.
his taste, so I mean, it was.
I mean, for instance, you bought this because you remembered that such and such. Can you give me any specifics?
No. We took the interior of the house that we were in up in Truesdale that he liked very much, so I mostly went on that look because I knew he liked being in that particular decor, more or less colory scheme. So I just went on from that and then picked whatever I felt he would like, and hoped that he would like it. And he did. He liked it very much. He was very
What did he say?
He was overwhelmed. He just couldn't believe it turned out so nice. And but yet he left a lot of those things up to me. And he had good faith in my judgment.